Hey, everybody. Welcome back. It is, what is it, July 16th already. We had to skip last week because I had a family engagement that I forgot about, sort of, and to stay out of the doghouse, I had to remember real quick and make reservations at a restaurant, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You get the idea. So actually, looking forward to this week. I was looking forward to doing this week last week, but we're doing it this week now. So thank you for joining us, even for the recording. Please say hello in the chat if you swing by. And we are ready to begin for this week. Now, Zith and Zamara will not be with us. The players won't be with us for this session. So I'm going to just hobble along under the ADA, helping with these characters. And so before we get too far down the road, let's look at a summary of what happened last time. So the last session of our Divine Contention story kicks off with a high stakes battle, kind of in the middle of it. The adventurers Ozus, Zith, Zamara, and Kineas and Ezra are locked in combat, some with wraiths in a confined room. And Zamara begins that session by attempting to disengage and escape the two wraiths that are in that room, seeking to create a far more favorable position. Kineas, the group's tank, holds the line, taking numerous hits, but staying resilient with his healing abilities. Now, we did find out also that the sting that he succumbed to was not actually a paralytic sting from his little pseudo dragon, his little pseudo paper dragon, but rather it gave him, removed the condition of his paralysis, and I believe it also healed you a little bit. So I recall that happening a couple of weeks ago too. So that helped. You got back up and went right back to work, fighting everyone, got your second wind, started smacking people down in that library room. So there was a blend of melee attacks and spell attacks, with Zith trying various spells to gain the upper hand. As the combat progressed, the characters deal with the wraiths one by one. Zith utilizes strategic attacks. I think Ozus, Ezra, who you weren't here for that session, you went up and did a turn undead, I think. And so one of the wraiths took off, and the other wraith was killed. And so eventually,
I think that was Ozus.
it could have been Ozus then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So then also there was a room that you went into that AI thought was a secret room. I had it analyze the transcript. So good luck with all that. I love it how probably YouTube AI comes up with the transcript, and then I have another AI summarize it, and so nothing makes it through that unscathed. You found a small room that you determined was another prisoner's room, and you also found secret doors in the library that led to two large ape-like demons that you fought. And you found a bathroom room that just had like a dungeon bathroom. It stunk like horrible. But beyond the two demonic apes that you eventually killed, you found yet another prisoner, and she had a bit of an attitude at first, and but this was the prisoner that was actually the actress who was in high circles. She eventually told someone, I think it was Zamara, who was escorting her out to safety, that she didn't trust Dagult Neverember because she has discovered through genealogy and through other studies of her own that he is indeed not in line to inherit the throne of Neverwinter. He's not related to the Alagondar line that vanished, were killed. And so he's not the lost heir. even though he's got a last name that sounds similar. It's not related to the Alagondars. Now you know of Alagondars because way back in the day you went into a dragon-shaped burial ground, a barrow, right? And there was an Alagondar paladin or fighter of some kind that was buried there, and that's where you retrieved the I believe it was a dragon slayer. Yep. Yeah, it was a pole arm of some kind.
Right.
And yep. And so you retrieve that from the dragon barrow as well to use against that the white dragon nemesis that you had. So anyway, you found some interesting things in the library. You found the room that had the big ape-like demons in it was scratched with lots of names in the plates on the walls. There were like these metal plates in the walls, and they had names scratched on them as if these demons were writing people's names down, their, I don't know, their bucket list, their revenge list, who knows. And then you found this other person. Anyway, she said she doesn't trust anyone who works for Daggalt Neverember. She feels like maybe Daggalt Neverember is in cahoots with this cult, or Daggalt just wants her dead because the cult wants her secrets, and her secrets will bury Daggalt Neverember. And so she is fearing for her life at this point, and at this point wants to vanish and disappear. So Zamara escorted her out of the catacombs, and she then disappeared into the city on her own to probably find her way out and away. All right, so you then move down the hallway and encountered a big room, a very, very large room that is full of one-eyed, spiky creatures, little pokey guys that have this magical single large eyeball that can shoot out magical damage of one sort or another. And also the necromancer that Ozus encountered, who had his little Nothic buddy with him. They are in this room also, as was another cult leader of some sort, who was in the middle of doing some kind of incantation along with several others in the room. You could hear them chanting in the room. And suspended in the center of this room is a round cage that has the elf you're looking for, Eldon, and that is the guy that is from the House of Knowledge. And so we have engaged in a fight here. There's been some nonsense going on with this fight, but now it is time to begin our round two. And in this round two, we've got a couple of Nothics that are up to go first. This one here, what is this? This is, he's lit up with fairy fire, so he's glowing, but pay him no mind. Glowing doesn't matter to him. He is going to use his rotting gaze on Kineas. So you're already targeted. That's right. That's right.
I'm still stuck in this room.
You're what?
I'm still stuck in this room, correct?
You are in the.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the same room that you came in through the secret door, which was up at the top right corner, right?
Right. Yeah.
So that thing, then you closed it and took off and told everyone to run, and then zombies showed up. So now, with this rotting gaze, we're going to see if this Nothic can have any useful effect on Kineas. Kineas, I believe that you're going to have a saving throw, and you're going to fail that saving. No, it looks like you made it. It's an easy roll, so even as lousy a roll as you did, you're only going to take half damage, so that's 4 hit points of damage. It's not for nothing, but it's really close to nothing. All right, so So I believe that we should be able to go to our next person. It's not moving on my end. There we go. All right. So now it's moving. Wasn't sliding around. All right. So this guy's still chanting. They are trying to complete some kind of a ritual. They're going back and forth between languages, and it's difficult to tell, but occasionally you hear something in common that has something to do with the word secrets involved. And so now we're going to see this next Nothic. Yet another glowing Nothic. He's going to cast his rotting gaze on Kineas as well. So Kineas, you've failed with an 11 this time. So you're going to take 10 points of damage. And again, these big eyeballs are going through this withering magical field is coming out of their eyeballs, you know, and just hitting on you, and you're not able to quite shake that one off. So with that, across the room, another guy is chanting, and then Zith has his turn. So Zith is currently protected with mage armor. There is a Nothic right there. He can do a fireball, I think. Seems like a pretty safe bet in that big room over there.
Yeah.
So I think
without hitting the snail lady.
No, I think he's going to just waste the snail lady. Unless there's major opposition to that idea.
I mean,
He can throw the fireball. What's that?
If we do that, she comes back, doesn't she?
No. If she's got 1 hit point and he blasts her, unless someone raises her from the dead.
Oh, okay. So it's not like with Wild Shape where once you run out of hit points, you return to your original.
No, not like that at all. I don't think.
Okay.
So if y'all are good with that, I'm going to go ahead and put I have no available 3rd level spell slots. Okay. Maybe we have 1 4th level spell slot.
With Zith?
In front of me.
Okay. I think he's going to use it. Why not? All right. So let's see. I want to put it right. I want to put it right here.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Oh, wow.
So we've got some saves going on here. Let's see. All right. So he cleans up a little bit of the room here. Let's see. So we've got this guy is going to take half damage. So that's fine. And I think. Yep. All right. So it's calculated the damage. 1 Nothic has taken full damage. Another Nothic half damage. Another Nothic full damage. The snail is killed. And the other Nothic full damage. Another Nothic half damage. So everybody's good. Everybody has been hit, and we're moving on. So
just the flail snail got it?
What's that?
The flail snail got it?
Yeah. The little mini flail snail. It's all done. All right, but now it's Zamara's turn, and I think Zamara can come in and do some massive work here. So she is going to, I think she'll need to do an engage, or disengage rather, before she engages. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20. And then because she's disengaging, she can move past the Nothic in the door. And that puts her right next to this wizard guy. So I think she wants to move the other side of the wizard guy too. And that's all of her movement. And then I think she can target this guy and use her rapier. do believe that is going to hit. And to him, she's going to do, what, 8 points of damage. But then she gets her sneak attack, right? So because she's got that dumb, stupid ability that just lets her basically sneak attack all the time.
Nice.
And so with 66, that's 16 more points of damage. So the bad news is that he's still up and running. He's good. And so then Zamara, I think, is done. She can do a bonus action, but I can't think of anything she'd do from here. So we'll just skip it. Or maybe, yeah, she can't dodge with a bonus action. That would have been cool. All right, Ezra, you are up. What would you like to do?
I don't have control of this, Ezra.
Oh, indeed, you don't. Hold on. I forgot to make you an owner. Yeah, when I made a new character, then so we need to make you owner. All right. There you go. Now you got it, dude.
Hooray. Okay. So I can kind of see that wizard guy. Let me see how much closer I can get.
There's 20, 25.
Okay, I can see him. Cool. So I'm going to hit this wizard guy with
Toll of the Dead. I'm guessing.
Toll of the Dead.
Hey, I was right. Well, that looks like a crappy saving throw. So you're going to do your D12 of damage, which I think it's laughably 9 points. Oh, 3D12. I love the bell sound effect. That's pretty cool. Gong. Nice. So,
Okay.
Crypt of the Ruthless King. Let me get that music playing. All right. I think I want.
And see something real quick.
All right. So, yes.
I think that'll be it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any bonus actions yet.
No spiritual weapon. Are you kidding me?
No, I don't have a whole lot of spell slots left, so we're gonna save them.
Things are getting thin. They are getting thin.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got another Nothic, and guess what he's going to do? He is going to. Oh, this happens to be a Nothic that wants to take on Zamara, so that's what he's going to do. But he's going to use his multi-attack. He actually gets 2 claw attacks, so we're going to try that. And the first one is with advantage because of flanking. And it did not roll with advantage. I'm disappointed by that. So maybe the next one. Oh, we missed anyway. So maybe the next one. I'm going to try with advantage. I'm hitting my Alt key. Maybe something has happened to my Alt key. Oh, there we go. Maybe it just didn't register the Alt key. And of course, I rolled 2 7s. That's delightful. So again, another miss on Zamara. She's a little too heavily armored and too hopping around. All right, so we do have an arcane burst. And so he is definitely going to do that on Zamara. And we're going to try that. No, he is not. Oh, that's because it's somehow targeting Kineas too. So, all right, here we go. Oh, that should have been with advantage also, but it hit anyway, so it's fine. I'm gonna roll a d20 real quick just to see if it comes up with a 20. Nope. All right, so he does 19 points of damage to Zamara, and she grunts at him as she takes his arcane burst worth of damage. He is going to move away, and that will invoke a attack of opportunity. So Zamara, I think, is going to try that. That will be a rapier +1 with rolling an 18. Certainly hits. And so that's going to do 13 points of damage to him. Ouch. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's going to just book it away and down the stairs and so forth. He's gone out of sight now. The spell's coming in from the hallway. He's looking for a better vantage point. All right, so we have another Nothic who climbs up he's actually poking his face up the stairs. He climbs, just pulls himself up the side of the stairs, and he is already targeting Kineas as appropriate. And he's going to do a Rotting Gaze also on Kineas. So Kineas is going to make a
I hate this
save.
thing so much.
And so you're going to make your saves. You only take 6 points of damage, half damage from that Withering Gaze as you try to shrug it off. You're getting hit left and right from these guys, and they are wheedling away at you. All right, so the Nothic from the back now gets to make his attack. And so guess what he's going to do? You are correct. Rotting Gaze. That's right. So here it comes, 3d6. He's going to do 7 points of damage unless you make your save. And you make your save, so he's only going to do 3 points. Again, it's a death by 1,000 Rotting Gazes.
I hate you things so much. I will massacre all of them.
Whittling away, whittling away, whittling away. Kendry is dead. So we're going to kill that little snail right now. Did it die? I don't know. Kill it right there. There we go. All right, it is dead. All right. So now, and the other guys are still chanting. They seem to almost be done, but it's hard to know if there's like an epilogue to their ritual. It could be. Anything could happen. All right, so we have another Nothic, and he is going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, they are now kind of getting a good look at you. Here it comes, Kineas. Once again, another Rotting Gaze coming your way. So only 10 points here. So you're going to take 5 because you, once again, that tough constitution, you can take them on. Ozus, it is now your turn. What do you want to do?
I don't really see what's going on in this room, but
No, you just know there's a lot going down in the other room. Yep.
So the first thing I want to do is move here. Okay. Oh, they're
just a lightning bolt would be great right now.
Yeah, that's all I really because then I'll be knocking everyone to and fro.
I'm kidding about that. You could do another fireball in that room and make it explode just outside of Kineas's reach. You could do that.
Would I get over their heads if I can do that?
Sure. It's this little tiny ball. It's like the size of a, pickleball, and just fly, and it goes boom. So yeah, you can place your
like
template there.
hand grenade.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so why don't we fireball and I'll hit it to here.
Okay, when you cast it, it will want you to place a template. So make sure that before you click, that you move the template to where it belongs and then click. Because wherever you place it, sir, that is where it's going to go off. So you might just get a piece of Kineas. We'll see. Or you might miss people. So you can see how the circle moves around with your arrow, right? So when you're ready to place it into the right place, then there you go. You did it just right. So that's 34 points of damage, and Zamaro
Yeah, I had to
has
go up
evasion though, so it's fine.
a level higher.
All right. Oh, you were casting it a level. You had an opportunity to do that. How come?
I had to. I had no choice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's fine. All right. So Zamara.
That'll
Nothic,
my right.
Nothic. Zamara rolls a 25, so she saves, and then she takes another half off for evasion. And so she can pretty much, and then she could do half off of even that. So
where is Zamara?
You can't see her. She's in your
Okay.
blast, though.
Thank God, most of these guys are dead.
I'm happy, but at the same time, I was looking forward to using the hollow spell.
So we're going to do 1/4 damage for Zamara. No problem. So she takes a lot less. All right.
Cool.
So that ends your turn. Nice.
Unless I can move to here.
You can also, where do you want to move? Oh, yeah,
right.
Back there. Wait. Yeah, you can move there. That's fine.
Yeah. And then I'll end my turn.
Rack them and stack them. That's the way I like it right there. Everybody lined up nice and neat. All right. Very good. And I love how it takes away the template afterward. That's
and
awesome.
Sparky just kind of comes into the room. And I'll end it there. Yeah.
Perfectly good. All right. Another cultist wizard is chanting his piece. Kineas, you're up. I believe you can come into the room now.
Yes. Before I do,
Yeah.
Jim, would it be an action to do an Arcana check?
It depends on what it is you're trying to do. If it's just something to notice or just to know something, but if you're trying to get information out of me about something, that's fine. It might be for you to like go, I wonder. But generally speaking, knowledge skills don't require an action.
Okay, so I want to know if Eldon's my brother in Denier.
Yeah.
is strung up in a cage. It's something get off the ground, right?
He is up off the ground. That is correct. I believe I sent a picture before of what that looks like.
Yes.
Yep.
And these dudes they look like if I, let's say, brought down the cage and tried to run away with it, do you think that would disrupt the ritual? What do I think that would? Do I think he needs to be in that specific spot?
He is. If you make an Arcana check, I'll give you some information. You can ask a question. I'll give you some. Go ahead, make an Arcana check. Let's say a DC 14. DC, 14. Let's just do that.
Oh,
all right. So what is it you want to know?
Can I disrupt the ritual by stealing Eldon's cage and moving it?
If you took him out of sight, probably.
Is he chanting these incantations or is he reading them?
All of these guys in the room are chanting together. It sounds like friggin' Gregorian chant going on.
But there's no text they're reading from.
The main wizard was following some kind of ritual group and guiding the others, But yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take the opportunity to attack. 10 feet. Jim, your opportunity.
Opportunity attack from that guy. I got you.
Yes.
Sure, he'll snatch at you with claws.
Dead.
So he'll do 4 points of poison damage. No, I'm kidding. 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Save versus death. All right, I'm just kidding. All right.
And pop up. I would like to use my rune power feat to transfer that damage to what's his face exactly 30 feet from me. The memory.
25, 30. Yeah. All right. So he's going to take 4 instead of you. All right. You can have 4 back.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I'll give him 4. And I need him to make a concentration check now. Irritating. He fails.
Oh, I thought that was Kanae's roll for him.
No, he
what
fails.
happened?
So he goes, with he wasn't expecting this claw to come out of nowhere and slash at him.
Good.
So he lost his concentration. He's going to have to get back into the ritual.
Okay. So I would like to use my action to, and I am currently giant mighted, even though I'm still tiny. I would like to try to pull down the cage with Eldon in it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I think you need to make a strength ability score check. You can use athletics if you like, but I want you to make it at disadvantage, and the DC will be 18.
Oh, why disadvantage?
Because you're trying to pull it down, and so you're limited to kind of your mass.
Okay, that's the first one.
All right. So with a 15, you struggle. It kind of goes a little bit, and so you make some progress on it, but it's not enough to pull it out of the ceiling.
In that case, I know exactly what I need to do.
The elf inside the cage, he says, help.
Don't worry, Eldon. The church said, well, I'm here from the church. I'm a member of the church, and I'm going to action surge.
Oh, okay.
I would like to try pulling him down again. So, is the DC lower since last time, or still the same?
It's the same.
Yes. Also, I just remembered I have advantage on these things, so I roll straight.
Okay.
So 15 the first one, so it doesn't matter. Damn it. 17.
He says, I can't cast any spells while I'm in here.
Oh, shit. Okay, dude, I'm at the go fight one of these other dudes. It looks like this thing is. These guys actually know how to use construction materials.
What I'm gonna, and I'm gonna have to, I think, adjust my ruling a little bit. You may need to change your size in order to reach this cage. As I was looking a little bit more at Eldon's stuff, it says the cage is 20 feet off the ground.
Oh.
Oh, okay, then can I just take back my actions then?
You can take back your action if you want, or you can grow, because with Giant's Might growth, you'd then be able to reach the cage and just would continue on as is.
But will it be able to reach the bottom of the cage or the...
Yeah, because he'll be like 16, 17 feet tall, so his arms could be able to reach the cage from there.
And to do that, it's just a bonus action. There's no need for me to reactivate the ability. Right?
No, I'll just go ahead and make you big. We'll say that as you jump down there, you grow in size, and I'm okay with that. Little hand waving here would be fun.
Thank you, because I'm out of giant smites.
All right. So, your
My turn. I have failed Eldon in every chance I had.
oh my, it's so sad.
Brother, I will save you.
All right. She's like, oh dear, what's he doing again? So a paper dragon goes flying past all of you. And she's like, whoops. And then she quickly does this, F-18 180, seeing the Nothic, and flies back around the corner over here. All right. All right. So we're back at the top of the round. We've got a bunch of dead people I'm skipping past, a bunch of cultists chanting. And Zith gets to go again. So now Zith, I think, is going to probably move up here. This will allow him to see a little bit more of what's going on. And he's probably just going to take his bow and shoot this guy, this Nothic, right in front of him. So let's do that. We'll just use this longbow +1. That is a lousy... I think he was rolling this bad before, wasn't he?
Yeah. We were not really well last
time. Yeah. 10, 20, 25. He doesn't have a lot of movement left. So I think what he'll do is he may... I think I'll move him into the room with his last movement. I know that puts him in melee range, but he's going to count on Zamara to save his bacon. And coincidentally, it's her turn. So here with an ally present within 5 feet, that's a sneak attack piece of cake right there. So we're going to target that dude. We're going to go ahead and attack with the rapier. And that would be a really good hit. And where is the sneak attack damage? It's not happening. Oh, maybe it's still going to roll it. So let's see. I guess not. It told me. Okay, now I'm lost. We're going to complete previous. Oh, there it is. It did want to roll it, but I wasn't rolling it. It was probably trying to show Zamara something. And like, do you want to do sneak attack? And I can't see that dialogue because I'm not Zamara's player. All right, so that's 14 more hit points of damage. That guy's looking a little hurt, but not dead. So that'll be the end of Zamara's turn. And Ezra, you're up.
Just trying to take care of this guy.
Yeah, beat him. Just shove him out of the way.
Well, I was going to beat his brains in, but...
Just pummel him.
I do not have my special hammer.
You do. Hold on.
Do I?
Yeah, it's there. Third down from the top of your inventory. May not be in your actions.
Yeah, let me double click on that guy again.
Or let me put it in your actions. I think we do that little fist. Add it to actions list. There you go.
That's strange.
That should do it. Yep, it's in your actions now.
That's...
Okie dokie. All right. So it looks like you're gonna the Nothic saves. Or no, it doesn't save. He's at 15 AC, so you hit him and you do 6 points of damage. So you've got him, whacked him a little. Now what?
I am going to.
Don't you have extra? I believe you have extra damage as well, right? Does Dwarf Fathers do
that?
plus duty 2d10 against natural enemies? No, so it's not. Wow, you if you were to hit Zamara, you'd get a lot of damage. Orcs, goblins, drow, Durgar, and giants.
And giants.
Look at Kineas.
I was going to heal Kineas for the 6 points.
Ooh, thank you.
But I guess since you get the max, correct, of any type of healing?
Yes. As long as the man's
So you
alive.
should get 12. So you should get 12.
Okay.
For some reason, it rolled a D8 for damage, but it says D10 bludgeoning. I'm not sure.
Yeah, D10 bludgeoning.
Ezra.
Oh, I see it.
You,
I see where it is.
Okay.
That's versatile. If you're going to do versatile damage, I get it now.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'll be it. I'm just gonna slowly heal and heal, I guess.
Okay. All righty then. The necromancer gets to attack now, and so he is going to. He's got some magics. Oh, 60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. All right. He's going to move first. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to cast Circle of Death. Pretty cool. Let's see how this goes. So I have to solve one question.
Wow.
It was a pretty good spell.
Wow. Okay.
All right, so there's some saving throws coming.
For everyone?
Kineas makes a saving throw. Sith has to make a saving throw. Samara has to make a saving throw. Some Nothics have to make a saving throw.
Does it go around corners? Does it get in May?
It apparently does not. I was trying to look into that, but I got entranced by all the saving throws.
Well, and it's got this.
Circle of Death says a sphere of negative energy ripples out in a 60-foot radius sphere from the point within range. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw. The target takes 8d6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful save. So it looks like it just creates a sphere and walls block. So there you go.
Yeah, because I was looking at the hollow spell, and it specifically says it does go around corners.
Right. I think it would needs to say that too.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, the elf takes 16 points of damage. Kineas takes 16 points of damage. Zith takes 33 points of damage.
Oh,
Zamora takes 16, and we could even cut that in half because of evasion. So we'll do that in half again. And then Nothic takes 15, and Ezra takes full on 33, failing his save.
oof.
Ezra, I'm ashamed of you. You couldn't.
Yeah, thanks.
The rest of us did that.
So he was able to affect several of you with some points of damage, so that's good. Yay for him. Kineas, you're down. You're down quite a bit. You're like
Let's
at
be time for us to go.
you're like at a third your hit points.
Yeah,
All right.
7 hit points. And I'm alive. God damn it.
That's right.
Neither
So
be
Eldon can't do anything, but he does point to the little door in the cage that's just around the side, close to where he is, and it is not, it's latched but doesn't have a lock on it. All right, so this guy keeps chanting. This guy is chanting.
It's annoying.
This guy, he starts chanting again. And Ozus, you're up. What do you want to do, sir?
Hang on a second. I want to check. Oh, it's only 30 feet. Shoot. There's no way I can get in. If I can get here, I could do a mass cure wounds. I can hold off on that. This is the stairs going down. I'm going to go past Ezra. That should be my full movement. And let's fireball again.
Okay. Oh, slamma-jamma. Fireballs are flying all over the place, man. All right.
Nice.
That looks pretty good. So that's gonna do some hurt. Oh, it says there are no targets to save. Somehow it did not automatically target the people inside your area of effect.
Yeah, why did it do that?
Weird.
It did it before.
But that's okay. What I will do is I'm going to select them all myself, and I will tell them to make saves. So you rolled 24 points of damage. So I'm going to just go clockwise, starting with the guy who just started chanting again. And we're just going to hit some saving throws. So we have to do Dex saving throws. All right. So what is the spell DC? I have to beat what? What do I have to beat, Ozus? You tell me.
I'm looking.
Doesn't give me any clue.
No, it doesn't give me any clue either. I'm going to go to Avray and see what it says.
Okay. I'm sure it has something to do with your intelligence or wisdom score plus level or something, right? All right, so that's the first guy. Where'd the next one go? How come?
Dex 16.
All right, so he makes it. So he's going to take 12.
You're going clockwise, right?
Yeah. Something is not exactly right. This guy. I think I did 12 to all of them. All right. So I've already damaged all of them for 12. So let's see if anyone else misses. I'll do 12 more. All right. So this guy. Shift click, shift click, shift click, shift click, shift click. Let's try that again. Dex. Saving throw. That's a 19, so he's good.
I want him to fail. Come on. The wizard's got to fail.
17. That's a pass. That's a 15, so that's a fail. So that is the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth memory. He's going to take 12 more. Okay, and then the next saving throw. He fails, so he's going to take 12 more. And then the next saving throw. That's a 16, so he doesn't take any extra. And here comes the big wizard guy. He rolls a 19.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe one more. Yeah, one more guy. And he rolls a 20.
22.
All right. So I think that ends your attempt.
Yeah.
But that was good. You whacked them all. Whack them all.
And that'll end my turn.
Gotta whack them all. Right? Did you Did you end your turn?
Yeah, let me end it. Yeah. That's Sparky. Sparky
Woof, woof.
runs in the room.
It's gonna run in the room. You calling him in there? Hey, second boy.
And he'll go right behind. So right there.
Okay.
That'll end his turn.
All right, very good.
Oh, man.
All right. I don't know. I gotta make concentration checks on all these guys now. So hold on.
You do?
While I do that real quick. They all took damage. So Constitution saving throw. 1, 2. Necromancer. So far, they've all saved.
Mm.
Man, those are great rolls.
Damn, I know, really. It's like, come on.
All right, that guy failed.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy actually is the one who failed his Constitution save. So he's going to use his action to start chanting again.
Okay.
All right. Wow. That's crazy. All right. So Caneus, big boy Caneus, what are you going to do?
I can object interact. Can I object interact with the door open?
Yeah, you sure can. You can open the door.
Eldon, start running.
He's 20 feet up.
Oh, shit.
You forget that, tall boy. As it is, you're like barely able to reach the cage. You're trying to reach up
I'm
there.
skating tippy toes.
Yeah. To be able to get that door open. Yep. And he looks really weak. Like whatever this ritual is draining the life right out of him.
Like, does it looks like I can heal him? Maybe he'll feel at least a little better if I heal him?
It's almost like it's affected his max hit points. To give you the kind of, he looks weak and like They are they're these wisps. Now that you're this close to him, you see these faint, almost just like smoke or mist like wisps that are coming out of him, and they're kind of swirling around like they're pulling the life out of him or something.
Okay, then. Then I'm going to grab him. I will use my action to grab him from the cage,
Okay.
put him under my arm like a football, and start running.
Okay.
And I say,
Ah.
Ozzy, take him.
You want me to take him?
Yes, I cannot move through you guys, and he needs to get out of this. He needs a cleric now, and he also needs to be out of sight of these people.
Okay.
I am handing you a very important person. Probably.
All right. So your dragon is fine. Not dead yet.
I didn't get to use my bonus action.
Oh, what do you want to do with your bonus action?
I'm going to target the necromancer and hex him.
Oh, I see. Let's back it up because that's kind of interesting.
Okay, it's already targeted, so
Okay, go for it.
okay. You know what? I'm going to, unless someone can tell me a better stat, I'm going to take away his strength. No takers? Okay.
Nice. Cool special effects.
What happened? I didn't get to see.
I was kind of this purple starburst kind of thing around a little nebula.
Okay, that is my turn.
Ugh.
Back to this guy who's still chanting. Since you've got the elf, he actually is going to cast Hold Person on you.
Fuck you! Okay. No, I handed the elf to Ozzy.
Yeah, you're in the process. The handoff hasn't been made. So hold on just a second. Apparently he needs an update. So
And that'll kill my next action during my turn.
it could
I know
because
I know,
You'll
but
just-
not me.
you're
I
just
can't
gonna
see how-
lock up.
Yeah. Let's say throw him. Is he small enough for me to throw?
Okay. Wish me
All
luck,
right.
boys.
Here it comes.
I am terrible. I am truly terrible in this stuff.
Oh,
All right.
It's like,
Once again, he locks up. Oh, he's like holding this elf in his big hands, and he just gets nailed. Oh, it even changes the color of your token. That's freaking
that's
awesome.
cool.
It's got this little
But also,
whoa, 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 whoa around your token. It's pretty cool.
why am I so bad at wisdom? I have +0, not even negative.
You are held.
and so is the elf, right?
It only affects one person.
Okay. So I
But
still.
you'd have to come down the stairs and try to wriggle the elf out of his grasp. He is frozen, holding the elf.
No, wait. Hold up a second. Those stairs are going down or up?
Down.
Down.
So Caneus is halfway
taller.
up the. It's 10 feet down, 5 feet for each of those squares to get down.
How tall is Phineas at this point?
It's like 16 feet tall or something like that. Yeah.
So that's 6 feet above the floor that I'm standing on.
Yeah. So you have to go down halfway down the stairs, and then you could try to get the elf out of his grasp.
No.
Or I don't know. He's kind of reaching out, trying to hand
Yeah,
you.
I have
the
to
elf.
jump up.
I'm like,
I have to jump
I'm
up.
mid-range.
No, he's on par with you.
No, okay.
No, coincidentally, he's good. He's on par. About the same height.
But I still have to break him free.
Yeah, so I would say this would require maybe a strength check. It should be fine for you with your gauntlets and whatnot, but I would say probably like a DC 13 strength check.
Okay.
To be able to get him free.
Yeah, but we know like when it's important for me to roll, I don't roll, so
that's how it works.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right.
So has he started chanting again? Or is he just like...
No, he used his action. Instead of working on the ritual, he used his action to cast a spell on you. So what does Zith have left? Not much. If we look at Zith's spells, he's pretty light in the spell category. Like Ezra, used a lot of his... he has a level 1 spell. Has a single level 2 spell. All of his 3rd level and 4th level, and even his 1/5 level spell slot are all gone. So it looks to me like with his level 2 spell, he could cast Mirror Image, he could Misty Step, or he can cast Suggestion. Well, that has some options. I wonder if a hold person requires concentration. So his seems like he could use his Suggestion spell to break his concentration. Like, look, a monkey. And that might do it. What do you guys think?
Sounds great to me.
That might be it. Or he could just use his bow and hit him and hope he doesn't make his save.
Oh, sounds better.
Wisdom saving throw or a con saving throw. Because he gets a wisdom saving throw against a suggestion. So maybe it's better just to do damage to him as well. Maybe it'll just kill him. Possible. All right. So gonna target that guy and try to break his concentration with an arrow instead. All right. So he's gonna hit and hit well.
Oh, good.
But he does only 7 points of damage, which is fine.
Yes.
But he now has to make a save. We're just going to do a Constitution saving throw. And he makes it. Okay. So it did not break his concentration. It just stuck an arrow in him.
What's with the 16s?
I don't know. It's rigged. It's rigged, I tell you.
Incredibly well.
15, 20, 25, 30. I think I'll move over here to avoid any more potential area of effect attacks. All right. So Zith moves. Samara. Samara is going to run full bore. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Up the stairs. And going to take
You sure Samara's not going to do like a ranged attack?
She doesn't have any. She really has no ranged attacks. She is a melee rogue.
And to just remember, if she's any ability to rely on strength saving throws, he is disadvantaged.
What?
If she's any ability that rely on making a strength save, that due to disadvantage.
Oh, right. Okay, well, she does 9 points of damage, but then is also going to get to do a sneak attack. So I'm going to complete the previous action, which will force the sneak attack to happen. And she whacks him hard for 22 additional points of damage. So that's like, 31 points total. Not too bad, Samara, not too bad. And then she will guess that's all she can do. That's fine. She'll draw the melee attack to try to take this guy out. All right. End her turn. Ezra, you're up, buddy.
All right. We are going to do. We're going to cast Insect Plague.
Ooh, I haven't heard that one yet. That's a new one. Let my dwarvish people go.
And it's very appropriate as well. All right, so that could be pretty much everything.
Oh, the lightning bugs.
Mar.
So now they didn't select all the characters either, did they?
Doesn't look like it.
Huh.
But I think maybe it did.
And it's still got one at a time?
It's pegged him. It's pegged them all. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just being slow. Holy crap, man. Speaking of red seas, there is a sea of red all over every character in the carousel except Ozus and the pseudo dragon. The only two that haven't taken damage. All right, you've killed one. You've killed two.
I'm just waiting for the slow rolls.
Holy crap. Killed three. Yikes.
Now the wizard's still standing.
Killed four. The
Wow.
suspense is killing me. But it's killing them more. Killed five. Let's see.
Yours is your thing's faster than mine is. I'm still in 4.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's Zamara.
Yeah.
It did. Zamara
Is the only
that's why I
sniper?
jokingly said, are we sure that Zamara doesn't have any ranged attacks?
Yeah. No, that's cool. But she does have some evasion, so she can untake that damage and then take half.
Okay. And also, let's see what else I'm doing. I'm also gonna cast Mass Healing Word as a bonus action. I'm just looking to see who's in range. Okay.
Swarming, biting locusts fill a 20-foot radius. You're a mean guy.
Why do they look like butterflies, though? They're flying around.
It's locust. It's locust. Just shut up. Don't you know your biblical stories?
Mass Healing Word.
Look, buddy, they're butterflies. No, they're locusts. Shut up, kid.
Trust me, kid.
Locusts.
They're locust. They do
Yeah.
4d10 piercing damage. Man, those aren't damn locusts. Those are freaking flying razor blades.
Oh, I don't know why it also healed the two memory of Vecnas got healed accidentally as well.
I didn't need any
Oh,
mass.
you still had them selected, maybe?
Yeah, that's why. That's my fault.
Yeah, I don't need any
All
healing.
right. I'll undo those. Fine.
Well, you got it regardless. So
Okay.
All right, so holy crap. All right, so I got to make concentration check for that guy because he's concentrating on keeping Kineas paralyzed. But he rolls a 1.
Wow.
Kineas, you are no longer paralyzed.
Vengeance shall be mine.
We'll see. Probably.
I think that's probably the most damage I've ever done.
In this game, I think so. Yeah. What's the final tally?
You've done quite a bit of harm.
300 hit points, maybe?
Wow. All right.
I don't know if it was that much, but it was quite a bit.
So and it but wait, there's more.
Wait,
Those locusts are still zooming around.
That's right.
I don't think they go away right away. They stick around and do
No,
more.
they don't go away. And if you end your turn as a character in that space, you take more damage.
Yeah. That's why he wants to leave. So he's going to move first. And this is going to draw a attack of opportunity from Samara. Oh, no. She used a reaction to evade. So he's going to get away without any worry of that.
Exit stage left.
No, he just backs up into the corner. But now we got to see, can he do it again?
Can fireball him in the corner.
Circle of Death. I think he can. Let's see. Yep. No. I right clicked and it got rid of the template. Dang it. Oh wait, I can click the button again. Awesome. All right, so we're going to put this circle of death down here. Still going to get that guy. Here. Still going to get that guy. Still going to get that guy. All right, we'll put it right there. So still going to get that guy. Dang it. Oh. Hey, guess what? It doesn't affect his guy. Ha ha!
Why does it not affect his guy?
I don't know, but I like it.
Do I get a normal Constitution save?
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw. Kaneas made it. Oz made it.
About Sparky.
Ezra, you got to make it. Sparky's not in the circle. Oh, wait, yes, he is. So Sparky's got to make a Constitution save. Who gets to make that for Sparky? Maybe Sparky will make it on his own. Yeah, Sparky fails. Zith fails. Ezra makes it.
Poor Sparky. PETA's going to hate us for this. You know that, right?
Wow. Yeah, but Sparky's fine. Sparky's still got 25 hit points.
How many times has Sparky died?
I don't know.
He's our meat shield.
Yes.
Twice, I think.
All right, so more Circle of Death. I love it. I love it. He's just like sucking the life out of you. He's looking to make more zombies.
When it ends, they should show a picture of Bruce Lee. Circle.
So, Eldon, he made it, didn't he? Oh, he didn't save. Oh.
Well, he's in hands, so
that's because he's probably marked as like a hostile. So we're gonna have to make a save. Effects. Is a con save? All right, let's see. All right, that's a 13. Does that make it? Let's see.
No.
Yeah, that's a yes.
DC 12 con saving throw.
Ooh, check it out.
So he makes it and takes only 10 points of damage.
Is he still alive?
Oh my gosh. He has 1 hit point left.
Oh God.
Oh, but he's over here. I forgot. You moved it. So I'm going to move him over there. Yeah. All right. He has 1 hit point left. And he's reaching out to you, Ozus. Oh, but then Kaneas, he sees Kaneas is still there. So
he's got 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Dude.
All right. So after that, this last memory of Vecna, he's going to have to cast a... no, he's got to keep chanting. He's chanting. Got to chant. Got to keep that thing going. And so, Eldon, you too, Ozus, can see these little smoky vapors. Very light. Very hard to see. Almost ethereal. Just pulling out of him. And it's coming out of his like mouth. Like he's and it's forcing him to speak something. He's mouthing some words, and it's just coming out of his mouth. So that's what you notice there. And he's like, just trying to say something different, but the ritual is almost like paralyzing him, making it very difficult for him to do anything. All right, Ozus, you're up though. What do you want to do? You see this going on.
So I can grab. I mean, he's no longer tied down, correct?
Oh, yeah, that guy dies.
Yeah. If you aim to turn in the play.
So it's a good thing that he almost won. Man.
So
right.
basically, can I grab him and run into the hallway?
Yes. You don't need to make that strength check now, but you may grab him, and he's an elf, so he's actually your size. So yeah, you can like fireman carry him out the door.
Strength save? Am I doing strength check?
Yeah, just like attack him. He's got to give him an AC 10, and you do an unarmed attack.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, that succeeds. So you grab him, and you can try to barrel past Ezra, hopefully not disrupting his concentration.
And bring him with me, so he needs to be right there.
All right.
And I don't have any. I guess that knocks me out for any bonus action, or how are we going to deal with this?
What kind of bonus action are you thinking? Dog, we'll leave it on the dog. Suddenly, a riot of silvery purple energy fills the room. And as you're running out, carrying him, healing him, you feel yanked back into the room by some hidden force. You feel a sense of space tearing open.
Ugh.
And then all of you are falling. And everything goes dark. Through the void of this darkness, you continue to fall. You tumble out of control. What are you thinking right now, Ozus?
I don't know if I'm afraid or curious. In between that too. But I'm definitely reaching out to grab something.
You have Eldon. That's all you've got.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's okay. So I didn't know he got pulled back too.
Yes, you have, and maybe because you were carrying him when you got yanked back, maybe instinctively you clutched onto him even more. Maybe you could have saved him from falling.
Okay,
he's with you.
I got him to my chest. Then I'm holding him, and I'm thinking this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, when you land,
this is gonna hurt. Yeah,
for sure.
And then I got thoughts of Sparky and Peter protest.
Ezra, while you are falling in this pure blackness of space, you can't see anyone else around you. You can't see the dog that was glowing a second ago. You are just absorbed in this sea of pure blackness, as you definitely have the sensation of falling and tumbling. What's going through your mind right now?
Pure darkness. It's like molasses.
What the hell is going on? Something ain't right. Something should. Yes, I would assume that it would have to do with Eldon. He was removed out of the room and all this happened. He had something to do with it.
Yep. Kineas, what about you? You suddenly, the floor just seemed to disappear. You're enveloped in blackness. You're falling. You're tumbling.
I have several instincts running through my head. My first thought is, where's Zip?
Somewhere, it's his fault. I mean, it's that new damn spell.
Well, no, it's more like, oh no, I can't let this die. If he dies.
Oh, if he dies, then that releases the Ruin Stone. Yeah, of course. Yep. So that's what's in your mind. Excellent.
He's a
So
race
that's
in the lead.
yeah, and you are his kind of his guardian, right? So excellent.
And even I can't see with my nose.
Around the world and across the plains, you suddenly perceive innumerable cults of Vecna. They snatch away people and they chant their chants, and they strip away from them their secrets in those rituals, like the one you just stopped. But there are many, many more in progress all over the multiverse. Behind them, the withered form of a man gathers the secrets to him like threads. Those smoky wisps, he weaves them together and eats them. He adds them to this glowing sphere with him and consumes them. These strands of hidden knowledge in some impossibly distant place you cannot tell where he is. And he looks over at you and he says, in a very kind of a desolate voice, a voice that sounds perhaps like the blowing sands of a distant desert. He says, Gerard, you fool. You have failed me. However, there is some promise here with these. In your failure, perhaps something interesting is happening. There is he says, for you, Jarat, I am disappointed. But these new points of interest, and he swivels and looks at each of you in your own black void falling. Suddenly, he zooms in like he grows in size. So when I say he zooms on in you, it's almost like he gets huge. And he says, there is great potential here. We will meet again, I am sure. But until then, and again, he gets even bigger and bigger, and he begins to fade, only so that there's this one red spectral eye staring at you. I have my eye on you. And then the eye suddenly explodes into streaks of shadow, passing through each of you. You just feel this shadows just pierce you and fly around and kind of toss you hither and thro, again causing you to tumble in new and different ways. Every time it passes through you, it knocks you a different direction until you lose consciousness. The last thing in your ears is a whispered scream, and then you awaken. Before I tell you what you see when you wake, I will give you a choice. As these shadows passed through you, you were granted supernatural gifts. There's 2 charms you can choose from. One charm is the charm of the creeping hand, and the other is the charm of the eldritch eye. So I will ask you, one at a time, which charm you choose. We'll begin with Ozus.
What's the choices again?
The
Creeping
charm
eye?
of the charm of the creeping hand, and the charm of the creeping eye.
And what is the hand? Or I don't know what they do yet, do I?
I'm just going to ask you. Which
I'm going
do
to go
you
to the
want?
hand. I'll go with the hand.
All right. Kineas, which do you choose? The creeping hand or the eldritch eye? The eye? Very good. You're very You're sight oriented. That makes sense.
Yeah, my eyes are going to become magic items after I die.
That's right. Ezra, tell me, which do you choose?
The eyes have it.
The eye, the eldritch eye. And I suspect Zith will choose the eldritch eye as well. So we'll leave it at that for now. The charm of the creeping hand. I wonder if those are even in D&D Beyond. I suppose they might be. I don't know. The charm of the creeping hand. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack roll using a weapon or an unarmed strike, you can infuse your strike with life-stealing energy. Your attack deals an extra 1d10 necrotic damage, and you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Right now, or when I use the hand?
Once per turn,
Once
when
per
you
turn.
hit a creature with an attack roll using a weapon or an unarmed strike, you can infuse that with life-stealing energy, and your attack then deals an extra d10 necrotic damage, and you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Cool.
One, like Black Razor, yeah? So
Right.
once used 5 times, the charm will vanish. For those of you who chose the Eldritch Eye, you may cast Clairvoyance as an action, without using a spell slot and requiring no material components. Once used 3 times, the charm vanishes. Okay?
That's pretty damn cool.
You also are now very aware of the power of secrets somehow. So let me share a little bit about that with you. Secrets have great power. And you sense that you now have some kind of link to this being. This means that certain things, certain secrets, will help you. When you choose, like you now are aware of 2 secrets, and you feel the power in those secrets alone. Those secrets are, let me back up a little. The secrets that you know so far are from one character. Let's see. You know, got to get to it. Where'd they go? All right. I think I'm going to just scroll back through. So one secret that Zamara told you about was that Lord Nasher Alagondar's royal line does not include Dagult Neverember. You feel power in that secret. Okay? And the other secret that you learned was from the other woman that you've met first. Sarcella. You remember her?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember what her? Yes. Do you remember what her secret was?
Oh, she had lost from her.
She saw the desiccated figure of a man levitating off the ground, gathering evil energy around himself in glowing wisps. The desiccated man then screamed, and the energy exploded, causing something terrible to happen. And that's what terrified her. But shortly after she had this vision, she was abducted. So you now know that there is a power to knowing these secrets. So I will tell you in game terms, and as you role play an event in the future, you should take this into consideration, that these secrets can be used in game if you reveal a secret, meaning you magically spend the secret like currency and you reveal it to the multiverse, you gain a momentary boon. When you do this, you must use an action to whisper the secret into the wind. The secret is then gone from the minds of every character in the party. There's one exception, and I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet. You will find out, maybe, if you speak the secret that has an exception. But when you spend a secret, every character in the party gains advantage on all D20 rolls for a full minute of game time. So that's 10 rounds of combat, right? No.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you feel that link to the power of these secrets since you disrupted this ritual, and that is there with you. So now, welcome to the next waking nightmare. When your eyes open, you find yourself in darkness. So those of you who can still cast light, Zith would be one. I think you can do that as a cantrip.
I think I can.
Okay. So you guys pop open some light real quick so you can see what's going on.
Let me see. Let me just double check.
I'll cast light on my armor and also draw
Yeah.
my sword.
I have light as a cantrip.
Okay, good. So you find yourself in darkness, and then you cast light, and you can now make out the place where you have kind of awakened. And strangely enough, it is still in a catacomb area. But it's not the same room. It's different. It's similar in that it's catacomby, but the shadows are darker, and the room itself seems more evil. Eldon is with you, and he says, "Oh, very bad, very bad. Not surprising, but very bad. I don't know if the cultists planned to send us here, but here we are. Oh, yikes.
Priest Eldon, Where are we?
If I'm correct, and I usually am in these things, we have kind of gone through, we've kind of been, oh dear, yes, it's a crevice of dusk we've fallen through. That's what they're called, at least. Neverwinter, you see, has cracks between our world and the Shadowfell. And so planar travelers sometimes use them on purpose, but it looks like maybe that ritual that got interrupted has caused us to fall through one. My friends and would-be rescuers, we are in the Shadowfell.
Oh shit. I don't really know if I know what that means, but oh shit.
Yeah, that's not good.
My guess is
We're in the we're in between or there.
we are in the Shadowfell. I can sense it. I'm something of an expert on these things. And my guess is that we're in the city called Evernight, which is an evil echo of Neverwinter, manipulated by undead. It appears we've arrived in Evernight's graveyard because we left Neverwinter's graveyard. I don't see any evidence of the crevice we came through, so it doesn't surprise me that it's gone. Stable crevices are rarer than spontaneous ones, and, well, we're going to need to find a stable one if we're ever going to make it back. I shouldn't think we'd last long in this city.
Why not?
Well, we're not undead for starters. I don't think that I really don't think we should spend a lot of time traipsing through an undead infested metropolis, do you?
On zero terms? No, I do not think that.
No. And certainly not just hoping to stumble across a gateway to Neverwinter. That feels quite unsafe. Maybe we should ask around inconspicuously or something. Imagine that staircase there leads up to, the mausoleum that goes out to the graveyard, similar to the ones that we came in Neverwinter. But be careful. If you thought things were not good in Neverdeath Graveyard, Evernight's graveyard is going to be very dangerous. We should be very, very careful.
Jim, as I look around, do I see the two cultists, the two remaining cultists we are fighting?
Nope. There's you, Ezra, Zith, and Zamara is gone.
Oh shit. We lost tomorrow. Okay. We are fuckity fucked.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a whole new realm.
A completely different plane.
Yeah. Are we? The thing is, I don't know if we're stuck here.
Well, if we can find a stable crevice of dusk, then we should be able to go back. Those are like fixed tunnels that some people use to actually travel back and forth.
Okay. How hard are those to find?
Oh, they're like wormholes.
Yeah, something like that, I guess. Suppose worms could use them. How do we find them? Well, maybe we need to ask around and see if we can find someone who knows. But we really need to be careful. Be very dangerous out there. I doubt we'll just stumble across one. For those who know where they are, I'm sure they guard them carefully.
You think it'd be safe for us to just take some time in here and recover? So I was pretty exhausted.
Perhaps.
Well, I guess the first thing we need to do is get our footing. Yes? No?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Probably. Let's just be careful. Especially since this is the realm of the undead. I really doubt clerics are going to be looked very well upon. Let alone a, regular, normal human clerics. Playing in warp there. Regular people like us.
Well, we've got this light. What's the light showing us other than... I have light and Zith has light, correct?
Yeah, you're in a fairly plain chamber that looks like it has some empty stone coffins in it.
Okay. So we're all on
a staircase that goes up.
And we didn't take any damage.
No, you just woke up. You're in the current state that you were when you left Neverwinter. Okay.
Well, I'm going to put a vote for everyone, including Mr. Priest Elden here. Who wants to take 8 hours and let yourselves, get bandages up, and recover resources before we go out into the Nightmare City? Or go into the Nightmare City now?
I mean, we definitely need.
You're
really
saying
low on spell slots, and
yeah, it would definitely take a long rest.
Okay.
So for these purposes, we're going to.
So for how big is this room again? Or we really can't tell. So I'm picturing the two of us has got there's this glow of light. This ball of light that surrounds us both, that everyone else can get underneath.
You have to cast light onto something, so usually it's the end of a staff or
right,
something like that.
Right. I guess I could do Sparky's collar.
Well, Sparky produces his own light, doesn't he?
Yeah. Anyway,
Sparky's not here.
Oh, he's not?
Wait, what?
Okay. I thought Sparky fell through with us. No. Okay.
No. Actually, we're not. Shit. Okay, I cannot contact Anea.
Anea's not. You don't sense her either. Oh crap.
Yeah. Well, I could probably summon Anea. That wouldn't necessarily be an issue. But if I did that, Sparky would be alone.
Okay, so I put you in this room where you can see what you're doing. And it's like the room similar to what you had before. Staircase goes up about 30, 40 feet, somewhere in there, up to another chamber that leads out. Okay. Got it?
So let's get that tiny hut up running and recover. Make sure we're ready to face the next nightmare.
Yep. And so, as soon as he begins the ritual to cast that, these doors slam open, and you hear them opening upstairs. There's some yelling sounds. It sounds a little bit like arguing or, belligerent speech. Can't really make out what it is.
Too far away for to make out, or I can't?
No, it's kind of unintelligible.
Okay, I'm going to make a snap decision here, and I'm going to try to cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay. Well, that makes some sense. The language is common, and it's still difficult to make out. You do make out some words a little bit better, but they are fairly incomprehensible because the creatures don't speak much anymore.
Mm. They're like psychic, right?
No, it's like they're trying to talk, but yeah.
And like maybe their tongues have become desiccated. Okay, guys, we need to get out of here now. Shit. Everyone, follow me.
Okay.
It's a run for our life situation.
Okay, at the top of the stairs, you make out hunched over creatures that have a unusual animal-like gait and something whipping about them in their silhouettes. There's like a whip somewhere in their face. It is a tongue. And they stop and smell. They stop their arguing almost instantly as they both pick up the same sweaty demi-human scent. Elves, dwarves, tieflings, even human. Time to prepare for another combat. They howl and all begin. I've rolled mine. Time for you to roll yours.
Oh shit.
Oh, I can't. Where's Ozus?
You're there.
Oh,
right there.
I'm still,
Did you find yourselves?
yeah, did it roll?
Yep.
It
Nope.
said that mine rolled,
Nope,
but
it didn't roll. So
Let me try it again.
we're going to take concentration off for you as well anyway. There's no way you're going to be able to concentrate through that fall. No point in that. All right. So I'm going to re-roll your 1499, Ezra.
Yeah, me too. It doesn't.
Re-roll. Where's Ozus? There you are. You have a 1499 also. That's clearly not a roll. All right. No, a 20. Ozus, that puts you at first rank here. What would you like to do here at the top of round 1 of this encounter? Your first encounter ever, history in the making in the Shadowfell.
Oh, turn dead. Right?
Sure.
Do I
Go for it.
If that's yeah, if you
Hey,
can,
do I
if you
select
still
everyone?
have channel divinity, you can do that.
Do I have to select everyone, or has it figured that out?
You, I think if you use the turn undead, it may. I think it's got a range, and so, and then they'll make So it will probably ask you to put a.
No targets to save, it said.
All right, so you have to do that yourself. You can.
Okay, let me target them.
Mm-hmm. So I think it's 30 feet.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So
That would be all of them.
that's not all of them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The 2 in the back are not. Untarget those. Okay, retarget. There you go. You got him. Worked. Okay, go ahead and cast it again. And I think if it gives you a chance to not.
Nah, no target saved. Damn you, technology. Damn you.
Funny. Okay. All right, so your save is a DC 16 save, so I'll roll those saves on these guys right here. Gotta make wisdom saves, so attributes, wisdom, saving throw. 1, 2, 4, 5. All right, so we're aiming at DC 16. So 1 save, 2 save, 1 fail, 2 fail. So we'll say the ones that are up front fail.
Mm-hmm.
These are. What about your destroy undead? Does that count as something different? Or is it just that they're destroyed?
Let me read it up. I think it had the for destroy undead. This is CR half lower.
They are not. They're CR1. So they're not destroyed. They're just turned.
At 8th level and higher, it is instead destroyed if it's CR2 or lower.
Okay.
But I'm not 8th. I am at 8th level though, right?
Yeah. So 2 are destroyed. So we'll just kill those guys right off.
Yeah.
We'll just do that right now. 2 are destroyed. Not invisible. Destroyed. Boom. And then the others save, so they are not turned.
So how many were wiped out?
2.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't do the other guy. It didn't do the other guy. So
Yeah.
do that guy. It was behind.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
There you go. Okay. 2 are gone. All right, very good. Ozus, anything else?
No, I'll just end there.
All right, so this ghoul leaps and does kind of one of those ape runs where they're on all fours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He runs down and gets in your face, but does not attack. All right, Kineas, what do you want to do?
We're
I
right
guess
there.
the first thing I do, these ghouls are pretty much like every other ghoul we've seen so far, right? And they don't seem different in any way.
No, they're basically the same. I mean, you've seen one ghoul, you've seen them all.
Yeah, they're like, oh, very much, oh, I want to eat your flesh, and will do anything it takes to do that.
You're so monstrous.
Yes, I am. But that's how they're acting. As far as I can tell.
They definitely look like they like to take a bite out of. That one that's right in front of Ozus is like getting ready to pounce on him.
Okay. All I need to know. Nope. Don't have any power left for fancy shit, so. But why is it such. Oh. Target.
So Ozus, you quickly step forward. You call upon the power of your fire god, and it sends out this radiant light from the flame. It's got a flicker to it, like a giant bonfire. It incinerates two of them that are down the stairs, and the others kind of just shield their eyes and hiss and growl. And then one of them launches towards you, and Kineas steps up and does what?
So, first of all, I cannot attack you. I'm still targeting the necromancer.
Okay, fine. Then I will delete him. Target him now, sucker.
He's also currently blocked by a wall.
Okay, well, you hit the ghoul, do some damage to him. Then you missed the ghoul. So 17 and 7. Nice.
Come at me. Holding both my long swords. I am ready for these things to charge.
All right, so you slaughter that ghoul that was right in front of Ozus. He's ready just to launch. He's got, you notice his claws got so close to you, Ozus, you could see the claws themselves were just underneath the nails, were rotten flesh and dirt, and you can only imagine the level of disease just ripe and ready to infect you. And sure enough, Ozus just cuts him straight down with 3 quick knicker snacks. Kineas, Kineas cuts him right down.
Well, these guys are. It's like
his moon-touched blade goes snicker snack.
First, Alamos, you rewrite fate. And my moon-touched longsword. You get the job done.
All right, so Zith doesn't have any real spell slots left, I don't think. So I'm not sure what he's going to do except shoot an arrow. He'll do that for sure. He has cantrips, so that's a thing. Oh, I didn't have the right thing selected. So there we go. So he does have some at-will spells. He can do command, fireball. Why? What? Oh, that's the bow staff. Okay, got it. I don't think he needs to do any of those things. None of those things. So, not sure why he got command, but okay. So he's just going to target. He's going to get up on top of this coffin back here and just spin around and try to shoot up. Oh, maybe he has to get closer. He has to go like this. So he gets behind Ozus. He goes ready, steady, and fires a bow up at that guy. Okay, Well, he totally hits. Does 11 points of damage. And ends his turn.
Does he get sneak attack?
No, because the ghouls are aware of threats, so he's not like if he were to hide and then try to, shoot from a hidden position. That
If
would
he
work.
doesn't do anything with bonus action,
Then
until
he'll
he
move.
moves.
He'll move over.
Yeah.
He'll use the
If
rest
they-
of his movement to go over here and hide. That's fine. Yep, good idea. All right. So
they get
the
more
next,
steadying.
for sure. All right. So this next school is going to run down, and he can attack Kneas. So he will. He's got. He's going to do 9 points of. He hits 20. You have a 20 AC?
I have a 19 AC, but as a reaction,
Yeah.
I can hit them. I just need to find the right feature. It's not asking me for my reactions anymore.
No, because I didn't target you when I attacked. So, oversight on my part.
Give me a second. I need to find my dragon's wings.
Okay. Maybe I can inflict another hit. There we go. So that'll pop it up for you.
So it does not hit me, right?
Because it adds 4.
Yes.
Yep.
I have a 23 AC.
Yep. So, shing against your little paper wings. Right? And then he's going to try to bite. You still have your little paper wings getting in the way, and that misses. All right. So, next. All right, this next school is going to charge down, and I guess not going to really get past you, so it's going to attack you as well. Still got your wings getting all in the way, getting up in their business.
Yep.
All right, be a miss, and then we got a bite. Oh, bite's going to hit.
No. These stairs are going down, correct?
They go up.
Throw it up.
They go up to the surface. All right, so yeah, let me see. Where is their paralyzing attack?
You don't have much left, do you? You need some healing.
All right, Kneas,
I have-
the bite doesn't paralyze, just the nasty claws. So lucky you, don't have to make a save. All right.
Yes, I am down to 17 hit points.
Oh, nice. Okay, this guy comes to the top of the stairs and watches to see what's happening down below. Eldon. Eldon. Let's see. I think he might just do Sacred Flame. So he's going to target that guy and do a Sacred Flame. The ghoul saves, unfortunately. So I think that's no half damage. So the ghoul takes 2 points of damage. All right. Okay, Ezra, you are up, sir. What would you like to do?
Right. Let's attack this guy. That is all.
Guiding bolt. Holy crap.
Boy, you're just wiping up tonight.
Yeah, it's playing a little out of character, but it looks like he's still alive, at least on my screen.
On a hit, the target
Are you-
takes 46 radiant damage.
46. A four. So I have 5d6 and only did 17 damage.
Gotcha. Yep, I see it. Okay. Took a second for it to show up. I'm experiencing a delay too, just like you are. All right. So you whack him and he's like, ah, and he screams in the light that you cast about him. It's a big, like a golden glowing hammer of light. Hits him for 17. All right, next. Anything else, sir?
I am not done. I am going to also do Mass Summon Word. That's my bonus action.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Can I ask you'll get 12 instead of 10?
Nope, Anaya's not here.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
No.
No, that'll do it.
You feel the loss of not having your familiar nearby as you're healed, but just not well enough as usual. All right, this other ghoul comes to the top. They're ready to pounce. All right.
This is real annoying.
Ozus, what are you going to do?
Scream. There's this new bug on the VTT where if I'm scrolling down on the spell book, it pops all the way back to the top again. It's driving me nuts.
Oh.
But I'm in the older character sheet. I'm gonna fire a bolt. What's in front of me?
All right.
Just because.
Target him.
Yeah.
I remember.
He got hit, so you also get, if you're rolling to hit, you get a advantage on that because he has guiding bolt, so he's still glittering, very much easier to hit.
The guy in front of me is?
Yes. So roll with advantage, so you'll want to hold down the Alt key before you click to attack.
That's too late.
Well, at 26 is still pretty dang good. Oh, no, you did it. It said keep highest. Yeah. Maybe it just did that automatically because it knows that thing was easier to hit. I'm sure that's it. All right, very good. So you kill it. You blast it. It just incinerates. Just... All right. I think that's a liver in its mouth. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Like
and
somebody's
then
liver.
That'll be the end of my... I'm going to move up once.
With a nice Chianti?
Yeah.
Some fava beans?
I'll stay right there. Go ahead. Ganesh, you next.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna hit this guy in front of me.
Just keep moving the line forward.
Move up. Yeah. Hello. Goodbye.
So you're within reach. He's going to get an attack on you first.
That was your reaction?
Yeah.
Okay.
which he does very poorly. He's very intimidated by your suddenly large presence.
Aggressiveness.
And yeah, so he misses you. So you did 18 points of damage to him. Anything else?
Nope, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Until I get a reaction.
All right. So Zith is going to pop out and take a shot at somebody now. Target that guy. Shoot the bow. He hits. Use sneak attack. All right. Does a lot of damage. 19 points of damage. Why didn't the sneak attack roll? Oh, I guess it did. Okay. All right, we're good. So Zith is done. He'll move back over this way, though. Flip. Okay. All right, so Ghoul's up. This Ghoul is going to attack you with some claws, Kineas. That's a miss. That's a miss. And that's a miss. So, no two. Eldon is going to try to do the same thing again. He's going to move over here. He's going to cast Sacred Flame. Target that guy first. And Sacred Flame. So he's going to do potentially 8 points of damage. The Ghoul gets to save. He fails his save. So he's going to take enough damage to kill him. And so lots of little bits of pieces of him glow and glitter all the way to the ground. That ends his turn. Ezra, you're up.
This is just to burn us up. Burn us.
Let's not target everyone first. Do some Sacred Flame. Alright, there we go.
Looks like they're all dead.
Yep.
Well, we don't know what's in the other room.
And we're not gonna find out today.
All right. So you go ahead and pick back up where you left off with setting up the tiny hut. And you guys plan your camp out. You may now take a long rest if you choose. If you dare be stuck in this place long enough, take one.
I really didn't have commitment available at the moment. And that spell across the plane.
No, it cannot.
Worth a shot. Let's see if I can call Linnea. Find where she is.
Do take the long rest, and I guess 8 hours later, or we pop out of the tent. Can we explore this room?
Sure. It is basically barren. It looks like it's got refuse. It's got probably some dead flesh of some kind that's still stuck to a bone. But there are some other bones, but some torn rag-like cloth of some sort.
Nothing exciting with the graphics or writings or.
No, not here. It seems to be like maybe just a hangout place for where these ghouls would come and just hang out.
A ghouls union hall?
Yeah. Probably just to avoid having to work.
They'll never have to work again.
Where do ghouls go when they die? If they're already undead. Never mind. Okay. Then it's up we go, I guess.
Indeed. So, what you see when you come out of the crypt is actually devastating.
Ooh. The village is...
Neverwinter stretches out before you.
Oof.
But it is not Neverwinter. It is the flip side of Neverwinter.
Oh, it's the upside down, huh?
Yeah. So, show players. There you go. This is what you see. I mean,
well, this is cool with all the fire and stuff.
It's instead of the Neverwinter River, it's lava.
Ooh.
So as you come out, I'm just giving you the sense of where you're at. There's dark clouds. It's always dusk. It's never like the sun never rises here. And so this is the city of the undead here in the Shadowfell.
Oh, Rozic might be here.
So there are probably not. There are probably mummies, zombies, ghouls, specters, all kinds of undead creatures, bodaks. They will all liches. They'll all. This is what the city is populated with. So, the strongest probably live in the nice towers, and the weakest live just in the streets. So, welcome to Evernight.
And we have to get out of here.
You realize that it isn't even dusk here, that what you're seeing is the reflection on the clouds from the lava river.
Oh, boy.
It's just smoky and dark and horrible.
What is the common language that's used here? Would we know it? Like I know Infernal and...
Ghouls would speak common.
They would speak the same kind of languages that they speak in the prime material plane.
Okay.
They speak backwards.
They speak backwards.
So, go ahead.
I'd say, I want to go home.
Well, I think we have to go through this to go home.
Then he's like, look up. Do we have to?
How far off is the gate opening to the new first sentry point we have to go to?
So, from the Evernight graveyard, there is a gate, a large, because there's a big stone wall, right? It's crumbled in lots of places, but there is this big stone wall with these big, kind of like iron-bound wooden, big giant doors, and they've got some filigree on there that looks like maybe, fancy skulls and other kinds of things that signify this is a graveyard of the undead, like where a lot of people hang out, party place. just beyond that, Eldon goes, yes, this may be our best chance.
Ooh,
Wait, what?
He says, just beyond those doors is the corpse market.
the what?
Corpse. Did you just? I think I didn't hear you right. You think you said corpse market?
Yeah,
That can't be right.
it's an unfortunate name, but it's accurate.
Of course it is.
So the wall around Evernight's graveyard is riddled with gaps, and the ground near it is covered in fallen rubble. So leaving the graveyard is fairly easy. Directly east of the graveyard, like where that scar area would be, the chasm district, this is the home of the corpse market, and it stretches for blocks in all directions. Tattered canvas and shrouds separate the numerous stalls. Feeble moonlight cracks through the clouds here and there once in a while, and flickering torches illuminate the city, regardless of the time of day. It is always night here, and the best illumination in the town is the glow from the lava river. So everything in the market exhibits pale, subdued colors. The atmosphere is lively as ghouls, skeletons, and even vampires meander from stall to stall. What do you do?
Dude, they're feeding off each other?
No. They're
What?
kind of
selling?
shopping. A variety of things. So there are all kinds of things to be found here in the market. So before you step out into the market, Eldon says, perhaps, if possible, we should not look so living. I imagine that
Yeah, like how are we going to
that they
do
don't see living visitors often here.
Fair point.
that? Yeah, but
Perhaps
look,
We
the
seldom-
sky,
perhaps we could pass ourselves off as freshly dead.
freshly dead?
I mean, we are wounded
Right.
still.
Well, no, we just took a long rest.
Oh, never mind. We're all suddenly magically
Well,
healed.
if the ghouls are still here, we can we can maybe take some of their clothes, and if there is some blood around, we can smear it on ourselves and stuff.
We pull Rick Grimes, we tear out their guts and cover ourselves in it?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So the kinds of goods for sale you will find in the corpse market include things like ghoulish remains intended for consumption, like pancreas on a stick, maybe pickled fingers, and things like jars of blood and otherwise wrapped organs, fresh maggots, things like that. Shops also sell bouquets of dead flowers, some frayed burial finery, jewelry displayed on several different hands that were once living, elegant canopic jars, and so forth.
So you bring up an interesting point. We can't use our daily rations here because it's kind of live as opposed to rotten and wasting what they're eating.
Yeah, it'd be like bread, right? You'd have like bread and jerky and maybe dried fruit, nuts, things like that would be in your rations. Yeah,
Yeah, but we can't eat it out publicly.
probably not.
And will it attract anything when we're in town?
So, good thing, by the way, that you had a long rest. That would have included a good meal.
Yeah, probably the last one. Well, I don't know how much rations we have left, but probably eat some of those. Also, just for note, Aeneas has has done the one thing he had never done before, is getting his plate mail. He's put on his helmet,
Huh.
There you go.
which has like a visor to cover his face. I mean, his armor has never been repaired. Like, it's very much a thing of, oh, I have died. I have either died or almost died so many times. This could be easily passed for a dead warrior's armor. The guy's like, so, how's my disguise?
Huh. Well, we still have to get out of here. So I guess we move forward. Right? Does everyone agree?
Hey, does anyone know the disguise self spell before we start moving?
What now?
Does anyone know the disguise self spell?
If Zamara was here, she has a mask that does that.
Right.
Other question is, does Zith know it?
No, I don't think so.
That Eldon does.
You think so?
Clerics probably don't know it either.
Well,
Does Eldon know it?
I guess what we do is we try to assimilate as best as possible.
Oh, I forgot to give Zith a long rest. Hold on.
Yeah, I was thinking Canadians will pull out his 2 bottles of invisibility.
I don't know if I have anything like that.
No,
I don't.
Only I do.
Wait a second.
He does have disguise self, so he would cast that probably to make himself look undead. That makes sense.
No, I don't have anything that would. Nope. Unless just aura pure. No, that's for us to protect ourselves. Nope.
So I have a kind of weird idea on how at least our 2 clerics can disguise themselves. I really don't have anything else to retell them.
I mean, the best we could do is run apart and say, "Bring out your dead."
Where did Eldon go?
I don't know.
Can't find him.
He ran away as soon as you.
He bravely ran away.
They bashed his brains. They kind of. Sir Robin ran away. No, I didn't.
I don't see him anywhere. That's the weird part. Could be because these goons don't have dark vision on. So anyway, vision.
Let's start going.
60 feet of dark vision, I guess. Should be able to see it.
Before we get really hungry.
Right? Oh, he's on top of someone. That's why. All right. So NPCs don't have long rests. That's weird. So he's got 27 hit points. All right. So we're theater of the mind right now while we do this trip through the bazaar, the corpse market. So you see there's all kinds of interesting things to see. You do occasionally get some sidelong stares from some of the merchants and some of the customers, but nobody says anything. Nobody approaches you or tries to cause trouble. But there are a couple of tense moments where you think someone might, and then they don't. It's like they think of something, or they change their mind, and then they just go another direction, or They decide to greet you at their stall when they were looking around, like, what are you doing? Who, why are you here? And then like, oh, but welcome. How can I help you? And so forth. One such person in a stall that you are looking through. She introduces herself as Sangora. She says, I am Sangora, proprietor of Sangora's Sanguinaries. You're not likely interested in a cup of warm blood, I suspect. But perhaps you need something else Sangora can provide. Something more ephemeral, perhaps. Like directions? You look like you are searching, like maybe you are lost. Or perhaps you want some secret knowledge. I've been in this city a long, long time. I suspect you have not. Sengora can help.
Mm.
What
Well,
sort
we
of
asked for his
criminal?
help.
This is Sangora. I'll give you a picture of her in the chat. All right, there you
Ooh.
go.
Oh, kind of old.
She
Yikes.
is a vampire.
Oh,
She has sunken eyes and a shock of long white hair. But she seems inquisitive and very eager to chat.
well,
So, me and beside my full metal suit of armor will say, what sort of secrets?
do we want to explain to her how we got here first?
What is it you would like to know? Sangora knows so much.
Go home.
Well, among other things, you're looking for a way back to the material plane.
Oh, well, aren't we straight to the subject? No
No.
doubt. I have not been to Neverwinter in more than a decade. But I seem to recall a place as the lawless ruin at the moment. Perhaps the populace viewed Lord Neverember as a manipulative tyrant. It was bedlam in that town. People were so upset that he had come there, but it has been that long.
Hmm. Well,
Is that where you are from? Hmm?
That's where I am from. My friends are from other places.
Oh, delightful. I noticed that you appear to be something from there. Yes. They have a very soldiery look about you.
hmm.
Perhaps Neverwinter
Thank you.
Guard? No?
Speaking of which, do we
I
see
trained with
Bart there? Do we see any kind of police force?
Nope.
I would say when I was young, I trained with them, but the Winter Shields, unfortunately, due to some problems with me and the Mernans, I was unable to join the Winter Shields.
See. Well, the first one is always free, but anything else you would like to know, will be 20 gold.
Ow! Are you kidding me? Okay, 20 gold.
Works every time.
Yeah.
All right. So ask a question. I will tell you what I know. For 20 gold per question.
Where's the exit?
Exit. Thank you. She holds her hand out for the 20 gold.
Okay. I put the gold in her.
Take it off your sheet. She says, there are gates to the south over there, and that will put you out in the wilderness. And there are gates to the north on the other side of the river, across the bridge.
What is with me the number 911? Um, are they hard to get through?
20 gold, please.
Ugh. Does anyone else want to give her 20 gold?
I will pass her.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. So Kaneas deduct the 20 gold. She says, well, they're city gates like all the others. You want to exit the city, just go through the gates.
Okay.
I would not spend much time there. The guards might get finicky.
Well,
while she's talking, I'm thinking about what we learned about secrets being power. That that new connection to Vecna, God of Secrets, we have here.
it's like we're going to spend a lot of money here.
Did you have a question, Kaneas? Okay.
I don't have a specific question, but
well, there's a specific price whether you do or not.
Yes, I want to pass her. I'll start by passing her to let's go 10 platinum coins.
Okay.
What's a
go?
That might of some that you. What is a good a secret that people that you wouldn't normally tell people? It doesn't have to be about yourself, but a good one.
You give her 10 platinum pieces?
Yeah.
Oh, she drools.
I have
at
a lot
that.
of money.
By the way, you never took a long rest, Kaneas, just so you know.
I didn't. No, I did.
I still see you at 27 hit points. Just saying.
All I can tell you is I'm at 128.
Okay. In D&D Beyond?
No. Towards VTT.
Oh, I'd never synced up. Okay. No worries. No worries. All right. Just wanted to make sure you didn't forget. All right. All right. She says, well, you are looking for a crevice of dusk, are you not? I shall tell you the greatest secret I know regarding that. The residents of both Evernight and Neverwinter dislike these portals being used indiscriminately. Those who know the location of stable crevices of dusk either guard or hide them. She tilts her head with a thoughtful look, and then she says, I know of a stable crevice of dusk. It is in a tomb of one of Evernight's former living families. They are the Dolendars. The Dolendar's tomb is in the Evernight graveyard, and I can provide true directions to it. It will not be easy to find without my direction.
Well, thank you.
The Dolendar's family was exiled to the Shadowfell for reasons they never shared with anyone here. The family studied wizardry and knew much about planar gates, despite being unable to use them due to a family curse. They were miserable and lonely in life.
Now that seems interesting. you have anything else to say about them?
No, I just it just seems too easy for us to be here and then back, and then also too. How's Samara being acting? Because she's
She's
from
gone.
the Drow.
She did not appear with you in
Oh, that's right.
in
That's
this
right.
world.
Yeah, that's right. She. Oh, maybe because she's okay. Be shame if
I just paid a woman 10 platinum pieces on this. We're not getting this information cheap.
Well, we need to get out of here.
Yeah. So I will. Will you be giving them so personally or writing them the directions down?
Can she just take us?
I cannot
I
leave
would-
my. I will not leave my stall. The
Okay.
skeletons, they have sticky finger bones, if you know what I mean. So
Sure.
I will tell you exactly how to get there and what it looks like. It is a very unimposing mausoleum. It is a dreadful looking place, which, very much matches what they, what their reputation suits
Okay.
them. She gives you directions. She'll even jot them down for you on a little piece of paper. And you feel like that she has given you a fairly direct route to the Dolandar's tomb.
Okay.
Well,
And off we go.
have a great night, ma'am.
Thank you.
And if
Are we
I
drawing?
see you again and you need any more knowledge, I am here. You know where to find me.
If I'm ever in town, you're the first person I'll come talk to.
Perhaps I can have you for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wink at her and say, ha, ha. I got it.
We'll give you something to bite into.
Oh, you dirty boy.
So, are we drawing any attention?
There's people milling about, and most of them are not paying attention to you.
Okay. So off we go.
Off you go. All right. And so that is where we will end for tonight.
Okay.
And so next week, we will begin as you reach the tomb of the Dolandar family.
Dolandar of the
I think we
Shadowfell.
all know who the real winner of tonight's game is. Unspent Dragon Platinum. Dragon
Sangora.
people.
Sangora wins.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna prick my finger to see if she would if it would drive her nuts. All the blood.
Oh. That's a bad idea.
That might bring on an attack.
Yeah.
I had the holy water clutched in my pockets just in case.
Quickly rubbing garlic on Oz's horns.
That's right.
I'll tell you.
All right, guys. So next week we'll begin at the top, at the entrance to the Dolandar tomb, and very good. So hey, glad you guys are here. Let's say good night, Gracie, to all of our watching audience.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
NYC KEYY.
See you real soon. Okay.
Yeah, blah, blah.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah.